Welcome to your AEW Rampage review. I am Jeff of Ryan and Jeff, and I will take you through last week's Rampage, not this week's, that is current. Last week's Rampage, as we are super late, but I want to make sure we get the video out. So this will not be long. This will be pretty quick. We'll get this thing on and over with, and I hope you guys are along for the ride. So, first things first, we have Rampage started with Darby Allin with Sting going up against Mark Quinn with Isaiah Cassidy of Private Party. So this is a Darby Allin win as we expected here. Darby gets the Fujiwara armbar out of nowhere and forces a tap out from Mark Quinn. So that's pretty cool to see. After the match, we get doom, doom, doom. We get the Hardys. Their music hits, and they come out to they. I don't know why they came out, and as they come out to kind of like just grant, like I guess they just wanted to see them because they weren't being attacked yet. So they came out. They did their little doop 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 thing, and then we went backstage to Scorp Sky, who says that he is looking for challengers, and anybody can get these hands, I guess. Basically is what he's saying. And then we have Jamie Hayter against Mercedes Martinez. This is a match a lot of people wanted. These are two wrestling wrestlers, and they both got some muscle to them, which is fantastic. So we are very excited for this match, and this match did not disappoint. Hayter does wind up getting the win at the end, but we had some really good back and forth spots where Martinez hits Hayter with a forearm, then two suplexes, but then a two count, and Hayter then she hits her with a backbreaker and an elbow, and she hits her with a running forearm, a big boot, and then she goes to the top turnbuckle and plants Hayter with a German suplex, but Reba, not Rebel, is always there. She distracts the ref, and Britt trips Mercedes. Hayter then takes the advantage and drills her with the lariat for a 1, 2, 3. Once this match is over, Hayter, Baker, and Reba, they beat up on Mercedes, but Thunder Rosa comes down to make the save, and the heels scamper. Backstage, we got a Sheeta is saying she's going to kill Serena Deeb. She threatens to cut her head off. So she's really angry. And really wants to really wants this revenge on her for what she did to her before she went for rehab on her leg. So that was wild enough to say the least. But so I guess we are getting Sheeta and Deeb one more time at least. I'm assuming in a stipulations type match, which would be the smart way to do it, but you never know. After this, Keith Lee has a match with QT Marshall. This all stems from QT trying to recruit Keith Lee to help them with Team Taz, saying that they both have that problem. And then QT trashes Keith Lee after he says no, he has a big enough back. He doesn't need you to watch his. So then QT talked his shit, and Keith Lee says, okay, I guess I'm going to have to whoop that ass. So he does just that. This finishes up when QT goes for a diamond cutter. Lee then gets out of that diamond cutter out of nowhere and plants him with his patented slam and gets the 3 count for the win. So Keith Lee with another win here in AEW. It's good to see him, and he will be on this week's Rampage as well. He will take on the I think who is he fighting? I forget who he's fighting, but he will be on Rampage tomorrow night as well. After this, we have Solo and Camarado rush the ring. They attack Keith Lee, but he beats them up pretty easily. But then Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs comes down. And after Lee puts Starks down, Hobbs gets Lee with a spine buster. It was a really dope spine buster. He got him all the way up as if he didn't weigh, 300 and something pounds. It was an awesome spine buster by Powerhouse Hobbs, and they stand tall at the end of that. So I believe this will lead to either Lee versus Hobbs or Lee versus Starks or Lee versus both at some point. But I'm thoroughly intrigued by that matchup. So after that, we have the main event, as Mark Henry would put it. This is the quickest review in history, by the way, guys. We're already at 7 minutes, and that's it. So probably going to be about 10-minute review. I don't remember much. We got Tony Nese, who was very mad when Swerve Strickland showed up on Dynamite showed up to Revolution to a rave review and all the pomp and circumstance. And so on Dynamite, when Swerve was having his first interview, as all interviews do in AEW, they get interrupted. And his was interrupted by Tony Nese, a former frequent rival when they were in 205 Live. So Nese was mad that he got all the talk when he signed, and when Nese got signed, it was not a word. So he said, "Why don't we run it back on Friday nights like we used to?" Because they always used to fight on 205 Live Friday nights at 10. So it basically like let's renew our old time slot and show people that, Nese basically that he's the premier athlete and that he can take out Swerve if he wants to. This was a really cool move. So we had Swerve. He goes to toss Swerve out of the ring, and he does a springboard kind of off the edge of the apron to land on his feet on the outside. So then Nese then gets him with an uppercut and sends Swerve crashing to the mat and hits him with double knees. But Swerve kicks out at 2. Then Swerve, he nails Swerve with the 450 splash. Nese can go. I think that's something that we don't know as much of. We should have. Is that Nese can really go. They put on this match was an absolute banger. Nese then attacks and goes for this pump handle slam. Swerve hits it with the counter, nails the double stomp on the Nese. Then he goes up to the top and lands another double stomp from the top, and that is a 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Swerve. Whose house? Swerve's house. So Swerve Strickland gets the win here, and that was a very good match. It does show that Tony Nese, why he was brought in. He was brought in to be that guy who brings out good matches in people. You don't always have to be brought in to be a champ. You can be brought in to enhance your talent that is with you. And that's exactly what's going on right now with Tony Nese. He is the guy who enhances talent to make them even more talented. And him and Swerve, it's like they haven't skipped a beat. They looked great. Swerve is a natural star in my eyes. I feel like he has everything it takes to be a stud in this industry and for AEW. So it's smart for AEW to keep pushing the Swerve. Do not do that thing where he gets a match or two and then we don't see him for fucking 6 weeks. It's not something that's necessary. But yeah, guys, I don't have much else for this because it was a week ago. I don't remember a lot, and I'm saying things that acting like they didn't already happen on Ramp or on Dynamite last night. What you see in our Dynamite review, which is already up. So Dynamite review is already up, but this will also be up. So if you guys just want to keep up, I might tomorrow. I believe I'm going to try to do a Friday news. We're 2 weeks out from WrestleMania. Cody is still nowhere to be found. Some news and notes on Scott Hall and his passing. RIP Scott Hall. And we'll see where we're at the end of that. So I should have some good news, bad news, sad news, happy news tomorrow. But until then, guys, thank you again for tuning in. I got you for a quick 11 minutes, and I was able to sum up that 1-hour television show for you. So there you go. Even though you should watch it, it's really good. But for Ryan and Jeff, I am Jeff. Thank you guys again. Please remember to like, follow, and subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so that you know when our videos go live. Again, we appreciate everybody's support. Thank you and good night.